I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful doing this podcast today. And we have been doing podcast documentaries and interviews on different values and different backgrounds. And today I have an artist who can draw you live. Unasimama hivi anakuchora. And also on this podcast today we are honoring our Kenya policeman who died in Haiti. In Haiti, Samuel Tompei Kaitwai. Jina ni ngumu. So bro, we salute you, rest in peace. Yes. And please, I have an artist here. How are you, bro?
I'm okay.
You're okay.
How are you?
We are good. And kindly introduce your name.
Yeah, I'm called Baraka. Baraka is a translation of my Rwandese name because I have a Rwandese origin. I'm currently a Kenyan citizen and I'm happy being here. Yeah, so I'm happy also to be part of this program.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm an artist and I also sing. So I do all art.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you're from Rwanda.
I have a connection. I have families in Rwanda and
in Kenya.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great, man. And what do you do for a living to survive?
I'm an artist. Okay. I'm a painter. Yeah, to be precise. So majorly I specialize in doing portrait paintings.
Okay.
Because most people is something that is consistent.
Oh yeah.
I can get consistent orders.
Okay.
Though I also love doing landscape. I also do sculpture building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but now I love doing portraits mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, though I do all art.
Oh, you do all art?
Yeah, I do all art.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. For how long have you done this?
I can say commercial art that gets me paid started like let me say 5 years back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But now, I've been doing art all my life. Like majorly I've been doing it for charity, At school, sometimes you just do it for fun, but not for payment, So I can say I started way back, but now commercially I can say 5 years.
Oh, 5 years. Oh,
back.
How did you start? It just came like that? Or you inherited from your parents or your...
Yeah, I can say it is in my DNA, so it comes naturally. I don't have to struggle doing art.
Oh.
Yeah, if I got an order right now to paint someone, I wouldn't panic and what or something.
You're just comfortable.
Yeah, as long as I had the materials around, I would enjoy. I would even forget about anything, food, what, and start painting immediately because it's a passion. I love it. Yeah.
Oh, that's great, man. And it is paying. I mean, you can sort your bills from your art, from the art you're doing.
Yeah, it is paying. It is paying, and I can't say it is. So I can't say that the development is consistent and it goes the graph just shoots up once at a while. Sometimes you get setbacks. When people are broke, you get, because we depend on people, and art is something that some people take as something that is like a pleasure, something that is not so essential sometimes, but it is really, because everyone should be painted.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, because you can, it's just a wrong attitude, but you can lose pictures, you can lose, but it's very hard to lose a painting.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, it can stay for years.
So remember it.
Yeah, so your generations and generations can always remember you. Yeah, so the business is good. I've managed to survive in Nairobi for a long time.
With painting.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, because I don't have any other job.
Oh.
I just survive on art, but I don't struggle so much with rent.
Oh.
I don't struggle to feed myself.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe sometimes struggles can come, but maybe the biggest challenge can come in the investment now, the capital, because the capital required is quite big.
Oh.
Yeah.
To buy the
because
materials.
I need a workshop.
Oh.
Yeah, where I can and I need a gallery, which requires quite.
You can put your work there.
Yeah,
so
where I can just be there permanently, because currently I operate from mobile streets
at your home.
Yeah, parties.
Oh.
Yeah, functions. But I have a workshop, though it is it's a temporary workshop.
Oh.
So I hope and I know I'll have a bigger workshop.
Where is your?
So it is. If you know Junction, Dagoretti Corner.
Oh, Dagoretti Corner.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's where you have a workshop.
Yeah. So I can say it is paying, and I need to pay more and more.
It's true. Yeah. For how much have you sold your art?
How should I explain that?
The biggest money.
The biggest money. Or should I say the biggest deal I ever got?
Yes, the biggest deal. It's also
the
good.
biggest deal I've ever got was the deal of 500,000.
500,000
Kenya shillings. Yeah. It was to paint the former artists in Ethiopia, or singers, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, artists can mean to a singer and a painter.
Yeah.
So me, I'm a singer also.
You are a singer also.
I'm a singer.
Yeah.
I also play the acoustic guitar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have a guitar?
Yeah, I have the acoustic guitar.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
That's
so. I was trying to explain. It depends. Yeah, it depends.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on art depends also on how much you can invest in
the materials.
Yeah, because the paint is quite expensive.
Yes.
Yeah. And now the most important part of it is the marketing, which is most expensive.
And also the size. The size of the paint also can value the amount that will be paid or what? Yeah.
So we charge basing on the size.
The sizes.
Yeah. And also the colors, because you look at this is black and white. Yeah, this is black and white. So I would charge fairly, and this I used. This is actually this is matte emulsion. It's a paint which dries very fast. It's very hard to paint with. So I was trying its technique, but you can see it has a shade and it can mix out still.
Yeah.
If you look at this, this is oil paint.
Oil.
Yeah. Now this is the oil paint that anyone can use in any part of the country. However broke you are, you can start with this. And you can see how fine it is. It can come out.
It brings the face, like natural face of someone.
Yeah. If you look at this is now this is acrylic. This paint here that you're seeing here. Now for this
we have different paint and
now for portraits we mainly use oil paints. Yeah. Even this that I'm using acrylic for this is just a technique to try out and see how it comes.
So we have before we go on, we have how many techniques of painting?
There are people who use, it depends on the material also. And the kind of art, because there are kinds of art, categories. There's abstract art. Yeah.
And what are the materials?
Materials, there are people who use charcoal. You can paint using charcoal.
Yes.
You can paint using pencil, paint. You can paint using a lot of things,
And also
you can even mix colors. You can make your own paint using different stones, and paint.
Okay. And what about the the clothes you are using? What you are,
now
the layer? What you are putting the layer?
Yeah, this is canvas.
Okay,
we stick canvas on a piece of wood. Then we can package it well.
Okay.
And most of these paintings that you're seeing here are not yet complete.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is a sample to show how far we can go.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you look at all this, these are different paints. This is pop art.
Oh.
Yeah, this is pop art. That's why you see the colors are different.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some people love it this way. They don't want details like this.
Oh,
This
like
is
this
quite
one.
corporate.
Oh.
Yeah, this is for office people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so for this painting to be quite finer and different, we get to use this machine.
This is the machine.
Yeah, now what I can tell the artists out there who want to be artists and those who are doing any form of art, like maybe Q-Tex, yeah, they are painting the nails, you know. This is the airbrush compressor. They can use it as well. You can use this in a salon. But now we as artists, we pour paint in here, and you see this was already even full. This was full of black. Now if I use this compressor, you know, this compressor came from the bigger one. The first compressor was big, the one they used to paint the cars.
The cars.
So what that compressor helps is that it breaks paint down. You don't use a lot of paint. And also the touches, it is finer.
Finer.
If you use a brush, the strokes can even appear. But now the airbrush compressor, it breaks it and it becomes fine. Now if I pour this acrylic paint in here and I mix it with thin, I break it down, then I start painting this, it will be realistic because it is finer. This to break down. Yeah, I can turn it on. I don't know if you can hear.
So it is.
Yeah, so you just now this is the portable one. It is rechargeable.
Rechargeable.
Yeah. So this is the port where
you charge.
Install the charger.
Okay.
This is the button for starting. This is the trigger. So this is the trigger you move.
So it has some you mess up from there.
This is how you paint by moving this trigger. If you press it,
the same speed.
You're opening the paint now. You're releasing the paint.
The same speed.
Close. And it depends on what you're painting.
Can you control it from here, slow and
you just control depending, and also depending on the details, you regulate the size of the nozzle using this.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I open, it becomes wider, so it pours a lot of paint. Yeah.
Okay.
You get it? So if it's pouring a lot of paint, is majorly for just putting undercoat. But if I'm now painting, I have to reduce it so that I can get fine lines. So this is how I can just use it.
Into details.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. Okay. So just let's say if you want to paint someone's face, someone can just sit down and just looking on his face like this, and just paint with this one or with the pen, with the pencil.
I prefer using the machine because now this is what is now trending, and this is the technology for art which is recent and trending. Yeah, so this one is portable. You can, if I go anywhere and I don't have power, I can still paint. Yeah. But now the other big compressor, you may need a generator or something like that.
The bigger one.
Yeah, so
you can also use the bigger one.
Yeah, I can use actually it's better I get the bigger one.
But it is
and a generator.
It poured
so that I can just move around.
It poured the nini, what do you call it?
No, the size. It depends on the gun. We call it the siphon gun or the gravity gun. Now the one for painting the car and the one for art is different. The one for art is quite small, flexible and smaller. This is different but smaller. Yeah. So actually that's what I'm hoping to get also. I can use it to design cars, even do paintings faster. Now because this has a time limit.
So you mean you can also put some graphics on cars?
Yeah.
You can do
design cars. Anyway, the biggest deal has been designing schools, like international schools. I would get I can get contracts like to design a whole school, putting everything inside out
on the walls.
And also teach the kids
how to.
Yeah, I know you'll be sharing some photos. Yeah. So I also teach kids how to paint. I also tutor at schools. Yeah, I go to schools to teach also.
That's great, man. And can you tell us the name of these paints? I can
this
see
is acrylic.
I can see the different.
This is a shade of red. Yeah, so when I went to the shop, I didn't get the red out, so I carried this, but I can still use it. It's called permanent carmine. Yeah,
permanent carmine.
But yeah, this is acrylic. So actually, see, these are the colors I used.
They're all acrylic.
Yeah, these are all acrylic. These are the colors I used to paint that.
This one.
Yeah. So are you seeing you may say wonder where is the brown, where is the what? So I mixed from these colors.
When I mix this and this, it will produce. Okay.
So that is for the start. Then I can go for this now. Yeah.
So I can see the brushes are here and also the machine.
Yeah, I can use the brushes
and the machine.
Someone may just want like that freestyle. Not so much details. Some could just want like this pop, not so much.
Okay.
Yeah, people have different preferences. Some people want pencil, pen. Yeah.
So it concerns the different technique.
Yeah.
You say you have different techniques.
Yeah.
Okay. And when we are going on, I just want to ask you, what tough experience have you passed through in life? You have experienced the painful
I didn't
experience.
I didn't spend a long time really with my father. Yeah, so
back in Rwanda.
He was he was in Uganda in the army. Yeah, so I didn't get to spend time with him. A lot happened, it's a long story, So that is the hardest, but now it is a blessing in disguise. God uses situations to bring out something in you. Yeah, so now I'm a different kind of man, Yeah, I stay in Nairobi. I'm just an artist. I came here of recent. Yeah, but I don't have no stress. I don't look for a job. Yeah, and life goes on easily. But now someone can be with a father and life is hard for him and the father because he has been babysitted.
It's true.
Now when life presses you hard, you start looking for what God has put in you.
It's true.
And now I've realized that this is now what God has put in me.
So you have to struggle.
So I use this because your parents can leave you, anyone can leave you, but God can't leave you.
God can't.
And now God gave you everything to come to this earth. So you don't have to look at anybody.
It's true.
Yeah. So now I can survive, and I don't have to call people, hey, send me help or not. No, because God has given me everything.
Just the art.
A lot of talents. This is part of it. This is actually 1%. Yeah.
So you say
actually I hope I explore all of them. I have a lot.
You said you are a singer.
I can sing. I'm a poet.
Oh, you're a poet.
I can dance. Yeah. I can play soccer.
Multi-talented.
So you see now, a lot of people now my setting. All these talents come in because I have to survive.
It's true,
and I have to use them to my full potential. There is no babysitting like someone who has a father. I'll go home and eat it. But now, here I will have to know that I have to get this paint right.
It's true,
I have to paint it and it comes by force.
That's powerful.
And it has to come. That's where the talent becomes now solid. You get it. So God uses situations to bring out the best in you. Sometimes,
it's true.
Now I can, right now the difference between me and any person in the world is how much money you can give me and how I can change my life instantly.
It's true.
Because now if I get a hold of let's say 1 million Kenya shillings, the way I can shoot from the person I am to another person, it can surprise the world.
Because already you have
because the situation I've gone through, I've learned the hard way.
Life,
you know, now when the life teaches you the hard way, there is no babysitting. If it is hunger, you feel it and you know, this is it, okay.
I have to search for food.
I have to work like this and this. I have to have a strategy. I have to have a plan. I don't have to use this and this. Because now you start advising yourself. You're your own father and your own mother. So I've been to the streets. You know, being in the streets, I've also been to the organizations that help. I used to paint and they would take my paintings out.
Outside Kenya.
But now they will take to USA and sell, then send back the money and it helps around. But now, you know, when people see such connections, some people come in and they try to destroy. But you know, there are people who are meant to be up by default, and that is me.
It's true.
Yeah. So even if you put me where, even in Saudi Arabia, you just hear that I'm on top.
You know, they say the chosen ones. What you pass through, the harder you pass through life is like a lesson. It's like a lesson to you. So you learn something from there. Is when you will come up again.
So I don't condemn anyone. I don't have any.
But it's part of life.
Because God told me, if you want my blessings, if you want me to release everything, you have to forgive and let go.
That's a powerful message.
Forgive everyone, just let go, and even pray blessings for them.
That's a powerful message.
They will see also that you have God in you, you know.
You don't bother people.
So because most people treat you and they don't know you.
It's
really.
true.
Because they treat you, because they say people see you as they are.
They just see you outside. Outside you.
They don't see you for who you really are. So if you get someone who can see you for who you really are.
It's true,
So I don't judge anybody. I forgive everyone. And I just get up by default. No struggles, no what. I go to town where people just take photos with me. I'm called somewhere. I go to parties, they just give me a microphone, to bars, you know. Just by default, you get up, you know. If I get a guitar and I start playing,
people just enjoy.
People just gather, you know. Because it is, I play it knowing I have to play it to my best. Because
it's true, you are surviving. So that's a strong message, man. So in life you have to struggle, and if God, you have a talent, any talent that God has given you, you have to try harder for people to see it, for people to prevail that you have the talent. It's true.
So it's, you know, firstly, if you want to know that God has given you a talent, you should sit down and ask yourself that what can I do for free? You get what can I do if someone told me to do? If you told me to paint this wall and you gave me paint in my just good time, and you told me paint something there, I will just paint. Then we'll talk about the money later. Because I love it.
Now it's good sometimes to display your work first. You display your work first. Is then somebody will just see.
Hey, so this is the passion. What shows that you have something in, like what shows the talent in you is the passion. What you love, you know.
And we saw that you have painted some wall around.
So I painted on many walls in schools, churches, bars. Street walls. You know, I know you'll be showing some pictures, you know.
So guys, Baraka painted a certain wall in this area
for the soda who died in
Haiti. It was courtesy of police is my brother initiative. So we salute
police
again the police in Baraka. We salute Samuel once again, and rest in peace, my brother.
Rest in peace, Samuel.
Rest in peace. So again, what is your target and vision in 5 years coming?
Besides art, I told you I do a lot of things.
Yes.
I also do architecture. God has gifted me with that, and I love it so much. Architecture.
For what?
So a construction, basically construction of houses, you know.
So you have papers on that?
Yeah.
You went to school?
Yeah.
On that?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
great.
So my vision is the art funds this.
Yeah.
So, but you know, God has the plan.
Yeah.
But now art is what keeps me going. But now, what will fund the art? You know, it's a lot of money that I need to build.
Yes.
I need a workshop, my own factory space, to start building the houses that I can start selling, because I can build the portable houses, we can construct, and you know, so I need a company,
real estate.
Yeah.
You have a vision, bro.
Yeah.
You have a vision.
Yeah. So the art, I want the art to fund that. If not that, the music will fund that. You know. It can be anything, because I also deal in medicine. You know.
Medicine.
Yeah, like herbal medicine. I'm I'm a herbal doctor. You know. Yeah.
You know the Rasta.
So you may ask, who qualified duties? I was born by the universe.
Rasta man. You know Rasta men. Rasta men, they don't go to hospital. They are God given on their own doctors. So you can.
Yeah. So God has given us the herbs to help us. Yeah. All herbs have specific purposes.
Apart from marijuana.
You know, anyway, that is also another topic for another day. Yeah, you know, it depends. It depends on which culture you've been in.
Yes, too.
That can determine the attitude you have for marijuana. Because if you lived in ancient Egypt, you wouldn't have a bad attitude towards marijuana. If you now live in Netherlands, you wouldn't have a bad attitude, because now it is legal there, and they see people smoke and they are not getting
even
mad.
America, they can plant like two trees.
Yeah.
In the compound.
Yeah. So I'm not trying to say, go and smoke. You know? Yeah. But also, marijuana is medicine.
Yes,
I think
medicine.
I've heard about that.
It's medicine.
You can research. Yeah.
So apart from marijuana, can you tell us one of the medicine you know?
Yeah, and I don't mention marijuana. You are done.
I'm the one. So it's what I'm asking.
So I use a lot of, you know, I you know, everyone. It depends on the health.
Okay.
And you know, the herbs help not only physically, but also spiritually. Because these plants are part of nature, and we are connected to nature.
It's true,
yeah. So there is that ecosystem, and even spiritually, the plants are also spiritual, because God created them. You know, there's a breath of God moving in them. Yeah. So when you partake of a plant, there's another spiritual essence of it.
Yes.
That's why if they take sample, when they take like let's say moringa, let's say cinnamon, it can protect them from spells. Yeah, bad spells. That is spiritual now. You know. Now people don't know that physical and the spiritual is interwoven. Yeah. Actually, what looks like is physical is not physical. Yeah. Reality is an illusion, because actually even science has confirmed now that everything is energy. You know. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is the herbs. I'm also a herbal doctor. Yeah. I was chosen by Mother Nature. Mother Earth.
Mother Nature.
Yeah. She's the mother of everybody, even you.
I know. Yeah. So it just came like that on the dream.
That is also natural. I can pray for you. You can either receive the healing energetically. You get it? Or,
bro, are you serious?
Yeah. Or some people need herbs. Yeah. Because you see, God is in nature. What people don't know in church and also in many places is that God is in nature.
God is everywhere, even here. It's here.
Yeah. You know what I'm trying to mean is you have to connect to your real essence as the like your body, you need to cleanse your body.
It's true. It's
you know,
true. It's
so
true,
that
yeah.
you balance with the universe, because now that is God.
It's true, yeah.
Because most people, they are connecting to the spiritual world, but their body is out of balance.
The divine one.
That's where the herbs come in, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, different herbs to balance you, you know. Like moringa gives you, it has all nutrients nearly.
The bark or the leaves.
Moringa.
So we have different. We have the barks, we have the leaves, we have the seed.
It's combination of all. I have all different categories. Like cloves, I have the powder cloves and even the seeds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have coriander seeds.
Coriander, eh?
Yeah. So
cinnamon.
You see, my stage name is Bishop.
Bishop Baraka.
Yeah, and that name was given to me by people.
Oh.
So since I have a church background, they were calling me Bishop. So I said, no, I don't want to relate so much with the BI. So I changed it basing on my calling.
Baraka.
So it is B, B-double-E, which means a bee, and shop. So my story is connected to the natural lifestyle of the bees. So my calling and the bees is nearly the same. I go around picking things, nectar, put together and help people. So I'm Bishop. You get it?
And do you have let's say, do you have something like church leaders in your background?
Yeah, I've been brought up from church.
Yes.
All my life, church.
Oh.
Yeah, so when I told you when I broke that connection when the funds were cut.
Yes.
I left I was kicked out of the home.
Oh yes.
It's like an orphanage, something like that.
Yes, yes.
I was kicked out. Yeah, so not because I was bad, but because it was just my time to live.
It's true.
Yeah.
God was working.
Yeah. God is my witness. God is my witness. I won't judge myself. Even I won't judge the person. Okay, but it was just my time to live. You know?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. You know, sometimes to discover more about you, a lot of things happen. Like Mother Teresa knew she could paint on walls because after the husband died, you know.
And also God has a way of building someone, you know.
Yeah, so I have a church background. I'm brought up from church, like from early childhood. Yeah, church, all of my life, church. So I know the Bible, church songs. Yeah. So now, if I tell someone about praying for him, he may not understand. But I have the anointing.
You put the hand.
I have the spiritual anointing. I don't even need to touch you. I don't need to touch you. Because we are connected spiritually. Yeah.
And also, can you see visions?
Visions? Yeah, I can see visions.
You can tell tomorrow.
Yeah. I can shift reality.
Even now.
Yeah.
What can you see?
Visions are not enhanced. Visions come naturally when God wants you to be a blessing to someone.
No, if you try to
enhance it,
Baraka,
that is another.
Baraka, there's some people, if they just sit like this, they're seeing everything on someone. They are seeing your future. They're seeing the accident, the sickness, or the calamities, also the whatever. So we have different people.
Oh, so you see, the people project into your aura. Around your body.
Your energy.
Yeah, there's a field of energy around your body. It's like a circle which surrounds you. They call it aura. Some people call it
the stars of the world. Nyota.
No.
Nyota.
No, you see, aura is like a circle surrounding you, but it is a field of energy. It's a field of energy. Yeah, they call it aura in English. Which other name can I call it? Anyway, you see, it depends. Yeah. What was your question again?
I was saying, can you see visions?
Yeah, I was saying some people that you're explaining that see visions, they enter into your aura.
Yes.
They see your past, and they can see your fear and even see what you're predicting, because whatever comes in the future, it's your projection. So if someone tells you a future that you have not yet decided, that means there is something really wrong, because now you're the one who decides the reality that happens to you. Everything that is happening,
your visions,
whatever you're thinking right now, whatever your situation is because of how you think. I am this, I can use this latest machine because of how I think. Not everyone can use this.
It's true, yeah.
I didn't go to school to use this.
Yeah, it's true.
I just went to the shop, I got it, I watched 2 videos and I used it and I got paid.
So it is the mindset.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is, whatever is happening, how you look at yourself is what is happening to you.
Yes.
Whatever you project in the future, that is what happens to you, because the universe gives you what you give the future.
So you want to tell me that's why?
So if someone shows you a future, that means someone is reading your mind and through your fears. Yeah, because now you can even start predicting your future in a fearful way because of
the tension
what is happening in the present.
The worries, the
now
doubts.
that is what attracts, because the law of attraction comes what you feel and how you think. So how you're feeling now determines what comes to you. Right now I'm relaxed. Nothing, everything that happens to me has to be relaxed. Calls I receive now should be about money. Yeah, because now that's what I'm attracting.
Oh, you're
I'm not
money.
attracting fear that I'm going to be kicked out of the house. No.
You are attracting money, yeah.
Yeah, I'm attracting money. The vibes.
You see, guys, the power of attracting money is to be calm. You be calm and you don't worry.
Look at everything with neutrality. Don't make judgments and be grateful, because look at everything with a grateful mind. Yeah, that's how you can stabilize and you don't start complaining. Because once you start complaining, once you enter the negative world, it will pull you like the devil in hell. You find yourself thinking of someone who died and someone who cast you somewhere back. You have started creating, and that is what is going to happen to you.
Hey, that's a powerful word.
Yeah. So, because the Bible says, whatever things are of good report, think about them. You get it. Whatever things are good. That was Paul, I think, writing to Timothy. Said, as a young man, whatever things are of good, that means your focus should be about good things.
And also you have to give thanks.
Yeah,
you have to give thanks
because even you emphasize on rejoice always, which is very hard, for most people. How can you rejoice and you're the situation? Because God knows naturally, as He created you as a child, you always used to rejoice because things happen naturally, But now you lost that. Now rejoicing becomes like a burden, Yeah. So you have to keep in that kind of field. Yeah. Even in my healing, I make sure I try to program someone who has been told that HIV is incurable. I showed them people who have been cured by Dr. Sebi in Jamaica, Barbados. Yes. I showed them really. So that their mind, because what you believe is what happens. If you believe you're going to die, if you believe it is incurable, if you believe cancer is incurable,
So it concerns faith.
Faith, people don't understand faith in context, because faith is actually having a mental picture of what you really want, and you believe it and you start feeling like you already have it, That is faith.
That's faith.
Yeah. Like you want to live in a mansion, when I'm sleeping in my house, I can be there, what you can see may not be the reality. Me, I could be seeing the mansion. And now the universe has to respond to my thoughts, because that is what that's your mind. That's what I'm attracting. Because the universe sees what you see, and it respects
also they hear
what you feel.
It hears
what you say.
And let's say like today, like now, if someone wants this one here, how much can you sell this?
Well, this is 60 centimeter by 80.
Yes.
Yeah, let me see. This can go for in Kenya shillings, Nairobi, this usually goes for 3,000.
3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can see some are expensive.
Yeah, like you see this,
like 50.
If I use the airbrush to finish it,
yes,
That
it
one
is not yet finished.
I know that's not finished. That one can go for 50,000, even 100. Yeah,
because of the material.
The material, the kind of paint you use. Yeah. The time.
This is
because now this I can paint it for 2 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, even a month.
And this one?
This one I can paint it for 2 weeks also.
Oh, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the time determines the money and the colors. Now this is just black and white, and I just keep mixing black and white to get the gray.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this one is for someone.
Yeah. Now this
for a lady,
this one is a friend with Ethiopian, and it's not yet done.
Oh.
Yeah. So it is for her graduation, and she loves it in black.
Oh, and white.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Baraka, what advice can you give to the youths and also who like to be like you?
Yeah. So what I can tell the youth, this is the message to the youth. If you want in this life, if you probably have watched movies.
Yes.
You have seen things happen in life, but what you learn in movies is that everyone has a story.
It's true.
And that story can change anytime. So in life, anything can happen to you. There is nothing too bad happening to you that is not fixable. You get it? Like, when I looked at my life, I was like, what? How can I have such a big responsibility? But now, you see how God has elevated my mind, because now I have to fit in. And now that elevates me to another level, you know? So, whatever situation you're going through, it is not you only. There are a lot of people who go through different things. If you look at movies, people have different stories. Yeah, and it ends in different ways, but you can change your story. And how do you start changing your stories? You should have a vision, because you can't change your story if you don't have a vision. Yeah, you should know now. For example, me, I do architecture. I love so much building. Since childhood, I used to construct houses around the home place.
Just for
myself, and I would stay in. Yeah,
you mold with the soil.
Not soil. I would use different materials depending on what I get. Sometimes I would even use boxes.
Oh yeah.
Simple things as a kid. Yeah, different materials. I would just see now. It was instinctual to just come naturally.
So different.
I just start gathering pieces of timber, start digging, start building. People wonder what is
for who? For who?
For myself.
So then I enter. And you left it there.
No, I build, enter, and sleep. Now, people who are around could not see that this boy is an architect.
It started long time ago. Yeah.
They will recognize other talents. Maybe this one is an artist, but not. I wonder why they were not seeing this. So if they had enhanced that when I was still a child, but the problem is I didn't get to be with my parents. So the people, people are different. Yeah. Not everyone is going to treat you like your father will treat you.
Yeah. Your parents.
Some of them will see you as a threat and try to push you down. Yeah. Instead of seeing you, because most people are not growing because they're in places where people are not leaders. Leaders are meant to nurture you and to go out.
It's true.
Then you nurture others, and it keeps going like that.
It's true. A good leader.
So I was around people who didn't really were not they only see the bad side of you. And maybe you should even go. They love you so much. When the whites come, it's you they give the attention because you're a good artist, you sing well, you have favor.
Sort of jealousy.
So people can treat you badly, basing on, even someone can treat you badly because basing on your looks. Just now wonder
your image.
What have I done?
Your image says.
Yeah. What have I done? Because we need to get civilized, and you always need the people. Yeah,
it's true. Yeah. But people are different. The way you put yourself, your look, the way you clothe yourself, is different from other people. Yeah. And if you find a lazy guy, someone is just lazy, and you are trying for yourself, you're buying clothes, every look, every design.
Yeah. So I was trying to say you need to have a vision.
It's true.
I was a young child. Someone needed to nurture me and tell me, now since this kid is like this, you can start to be nurturing me. This is how you can draw a plan. Yeah. This is how you can start building a small baby dog.
So you mean
just a minute. This is how you can build a dog or what? So and give me and start telling me that now this is how. So I have a future. I was giving you my vision so that I can tell you how the youth can also have what. So my vision is having like big houses, real estate, like more of a city, you know. I can build, you know, and I know I've done research. I know every material that I can use so cheaply to make simple buildings that are portable, you know.
That's great, man.
So you should. It's good to have a vision, because I was telling you the art can fund the architecture, or the music can fund the.
It's true.
The architecture, you get. So someone should have a vision, should know now what do I have, what has God given me. Now how can I pick it and start with what you have. If you wait that no one is going to come and help you.
It's you. Your life is you.
I used to sleep in the house and I would be hungry for 3 days. There's a time I spent 3 days
without food.
Without food, no one to call. You can't go back to the home. They chased you. The only home you knew was an orphanage. They chased you out and they said if you come they'll bring dogs. You get? And it's the only family you know, and it's the only people you know. So you go out in the streets. That's how now you start. Now I left. Now that's why I left the church life. Now to go in the street. Now God gave me that experience.
You're searching for your life.
Now that's where God started showing me down the other. You know, when God wants to use you, sometimes He uses a lot of situations. You know.
Yeah, in different ways.
Yeah. So when I went to the streets, I learned a lot. Yeah, I learned a lot. Yeah.
In Uganda or in Kenya?
I've been that one happened in Uganda. Yeah.
So you have been into different cities.
I've been Dar es Salaam.
Okay.
I've been in Kigali.
Okay.
I've been in Zambia. Yeah. I've been in Zanzibar. Mombasa. Yeah. So you know, artists, you have to move.
Oh yes.
Yeah, because you have to get the exposure.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I love Kenya.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Kenya because I felt at home. Yeah, so I left other countries. Not most of it. When I came to Kenya, I met someone and he was blind. I helped him get out of the bus and we will move. So he told me, "Hey man, you're so good, man. You know, Kenyan really, we're not good here." So I told him, "Man, what you believe is what happens to you." Yeah. So I told him, "What you believe is what happens." So I told him, from now on, start believing that people are good. So as we're moving, I was meant to take him somewhere I didn't know, because I was new by then. So we're asking. So as we're moving, some woman came and said, "I've seen you people ask for directions. Can I help you and move with you?" So I told him, "Man, you see, did you see people that woman is Kenyan? Someone came to help us voluntarily. She pushed us up to the place we're going, and she left in a good way, and she went. You know. So life is what you believe. You know,
it's true.
Yeah,
you have to believe.
Yeah,
you have to have faith. You have to have visions. That's the advice Baraka is giving you guys.
Yeah,
vision, faith, and also consistency. Yeah, consistent. You have to have some consistent. Okay, and can you give out your social media handles?
I will. You can check out for Bishop. Yeah, that's my social media. It's BEESHOP. Bishop.
All social medias.
All social medias. Just find me. Check for Bishop. You know? Yeah. Okay. So that's my stage name and my introduction. You know. Yeah.
So you said you sing. Can you sing on the camera?
Yeah, maybe I can do for you a simple rap. You know.
A simple rap.
Yeah, but you know, since I just talked about church, you know, people may get surprised, man. Hey, you know.
Just No, you know, art is art. Yeah, art is art. Rap and whatever, everything. Art is art.
Yeah,
art is art.
Yeah, so let me do a simple rap for you. Yeah, are we still on?
Yeah, we are still on.
Yeah. So I love flows of you know. Can you make that bit of high school? He said he came from Jamaica. He came a couple of acres, you know.
That one.
You know?
That one.
He said he came from Jamaica, he owned a couple fakers, a couple fake visas cause he never got his papers. Gave up on luck, fucking with them heartbreakers. But he was making money with a more version of the shit cause she was mixed with a couple things. Born like a couple rings, born in car growing, kept in game green. Left arm, baby mother, 10 F5, yeah, 8 off, no, when they let it. Anywhere, help him. Took him out to Belgium, took him up to Belgium, help him, took him out to help him.
Great man, this is Baraka, the artist, the painter, the singer, the rapper. So see you again. This is King Walter Koga. I'm so grateful having Baraka here. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro.
Nice
see you again.
See you, man.